Well, I said I'd end the recording, but I didn't say I was only going to record that. Might as well, just for posterity. Back to the random stuff, the funny man. Well done. My preparations are complete, and I still stand ready. Blah 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 blah. Put him away. Put him in baby jail. Thanks, Watcher. You're a real one. You're a real one. Into the pocket dimension my weapons go.
Incomplete and insufficient. Of course he was no match. Once again, you have left my best laid plans in ruins.
I mean, was that really the best laid plan, to be fair?
And played your role to perfection.
Oh.
Thus, sealing my victory.
Uh-huh. What do you mean by that? You good? You good, Chief? What?
From the first, all I wanted was for you to kill Zodiac.
Oh. So your plans aren't in
one
ruins.
of many methods to achieve the desired effect. It would have been the same had Xenos died in my place.
Wait, you're not even gonna be here to witness what happens, though.
Better and more satisfying way to ensure success than to take control myself. My sole regret is that you lived to tell the tale. Even so, I have fulfilled my heart's desire.
Wait, is killing Zodiac your heart's desire, or is it a step something beyond that?
Let your murder mark the beginning of the end.
Oh, come now. I've killed plenty of primals. Don't try to put sins of murder.
Of the final day.
Can't say it like that one. No, not at all. I mean, I know they mentioned that in the frickin' Footfalls, opening, but, Zodiac, you mind just putting yourself back together? Just go to sleepy. Just go and go a little sleepy. Go a little.
How quickly
Oh, shit.
strength fades and blood cools.
The music? The music, though?
Old familiar sensations. So many lives, so many deaths. No different this. I close my eyes and slip into
Very-
the dreamless slumber.
Very good visuals. Combined with music.
A tired song and dance. Routine. Always I wake.
Wow.
But not this time.
I know this motif. What is it? Oh my god, it's actually him.
Nothing left unsaid. Nothing left undone. Inherit my hell. I intone with glee. The man I was would weep for what I have become. The all-consuming contempt. But I've the wisdom of 10 millennia to justify my answer.
Good
to
lord, the
question.
visuals are insane.
No value in their existence. Not a whit.
Huh.
For all that I looked, none that I did see.
This is actually, like, a very good, like,
A
monologue.
final chance, then, for Heidelin and her faithful. In Cataclysm, prove me wrong. I sneer.
Psh, easy peasy. I'll prove you wrong one
All
last time,
shall
pal.
return to nothingness, as was your will, Emperor Sunday.
It is really cool they get... Oh,
The star, and every living being, consigned to your oblivion.
I really like that they tied in with the Crystal Tower one last time. Everything came back to it in one way or another. And they just give it a last hurrah, and I really like that. The fact that it's something from all that time ago that they brought back twice. Like, shouts to Ishikawa. I assume it was Ishikawa, because considering it got brought back in both the expansions she wrote. Really impressive stuff. Back to the moon. Whoa. Whoa, that's a real cool visual. What does that represent? That's interesting.
At last.
What the fuck? Oh, that's the... Why is the world changing over there? What the hell? Bro, I can't see what's happening in grayscale. Okay. I'm coming down. Ugh. Nope, nothing's changed yet. There isn't explosions happening back on Earth or anything. The final days haven't shown up quite yet. Star below, thrown into turmoil. Hey, yep. Yep. Well aware of that one. All was true, eh? With the death of Zodiark, the laws of nature over which he presided have begun to unravel. The final days are upon us. What you witnessed was an omen granted by the Echo, a vision of the horrors to come. Man, your language is pretty long compared to mine. Time grows short. Are we showing the cliff again? Oh god, what is it? Who? Oh, Watcher's fucking dead. Never mind. They landed in front. I thought they were about to land and, like, murder the Watcher directly. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Holy... Your hair? You good? That... Holy shit, I can't even... What the... You good, man? I don't think he's good. Man, she is unfazed. Hakuto does not give a shit about this.
No. I'll find no fulfillment in a contest with you this day.
Bro, the fact that they gave him a new design in the trailer and all this, when the world was going to shit, all is just a way to freaking, like, turn this around and just, like, now he's got, like, a new... I can definitely tell that's, like, a new hairstyle. Like, it's more unkempt. And in a very good way. Like, it looks sick. Like... Nice hair, bro. That's all I gotta say. Just nice hair, bro.
Slavering beasts gather at your gates, ravenous and eager. Already you turn to them and away from me. I must go forth once more in search of power far beyond the might of Shinryu. Power to make your heart run over with rage. For the eldest of primals was a betrayal of promise. A pathetic creature incapable of inspiring true despair. That's what I crave. Pure, unadulterated despair.
Yeah, that sounds about in line with your usual stuff, bestie. That's for sure. Hope will win. I will not fight for your amusement. Nah, I'm staying in character because Hagado would not say this because... she wouldn't fight for his amusement, but she'd fight for her own amusement, which would in turn amuse him. So it would kind of be a trade-off then, so I think it would still make more sense to choose this. Hope will never die. Alright.
We shall see.
Hope, despair, light, dark, dark, light. But why dark? Darkness. Why darkness? I like darkness. Okay. Well, was nice seeing you here on the moon. Glad you've lost interest, though, so I don't have to worry about dealing with you here anymore. Zodiac's gone. Bro's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm out of here. I'll go kill Heidelin instead. That'll get under your skin. So, like, what's that dude's deal? I don't know. I have to deal with him on the daily. Well, not the daily, but recently it's felt like daily. I see. Finally. I've had to deal with that frickin', like... God, I don't even know what to call it. It's a song I've had to hear a lot of the time in this game before. But I've had to deal with it a lot recently in particular. And it was one of those times where, you know, big plots happening and the music just overpowers the entire area. So I couldn't get to hear this music at all, and it really bugged me. I was like, dude, I just want to hear the cool music. Just leave me be. I sense his presence on the moon no longer. You need not follow, then I beg you stay and listen to what I have to tell you. Of Zodiac, and the end of all things. Yeah, sure. I like that I had a frickin', like, the camera was, like, here, and I had to turn it up to see that it's even him that has the quest. I mean, who else would have it, but, you know. Before we speak at length, I believe a change of surrounds is in order. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of standing next to this frickin' pit of darkness. It's not the most fun. I have more than ill tidings to share, you see. I sensed others arriving not long ago. Though my communions with Heidelin have grown infrequent, I have learned enough from her to know these are your Oh! The friends are here! Yippee! Let's go! By the way, if I ever go silent at times like this, it's because I'm typing a damn message in, like, a chat. Because, you know, this one is you know, it's a game I've talked about for like years with friends, and I don't want to give that up just for the fact that I'm recording. So I'm like swapping from here to Discord and back, which is what I am currently doing. So sorry if it gets quiet for a second. Oh, and speaking of friends, there's one of the ones that's listening to me right now. And as luck would have it, they have already reached my abode. Come, let us join them. Search for your comrades at the Watcher's Palace. Let me just throw a wave. I love playing this game. Always a treat. Had to give a thank you message to one of my friends. Because I think they either headed to bed or were not long for this world after that, considering how long they stayed up. Dun, 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 dun. That's the thing with a lot of area music in this game, is it stuff that I love to listen to in game, but not much of it would I actually listen to it in my own time. There's only a few songs in this game that, well, okay, area themes. I'm not talking about like trial stuff, because that's always banner and I listen to it a crap tons. And I mean, like, it's like probably the stuff I listen to the most in my free time, honestly. But I listen to like trials and dungeons and those type of things a crap tons. But for as far as area themes, and this includes hub worlds, mind you, I would say like the Crystarium and Charlian are the main two like themes I listen to. Well, the Crystarium night theme and both the day and night theme for Charlian. As far as like actual area themes, I legit can't think of any that I have listened to a bunch. And that's not to say they're bad, it's just that I don't really listen to atmospheric music too much. But something like this, I still don't think I'd listen to it too much in my own time. But there aren't too many areas I would rather just chill around in, you know? It's very peaceful, it's got nice motifs. I just like it. Like, I could just sit here and chill for a while listening to this, you know? Here they all are. Oh yeah, speaking of good area themes, this is another real good one. Yet again, not one of the ones that I would listen to much in my free time, but still real good. Dare I ask what happened before we arrived? That was my first time ever having a voice thing grid. Forgive me, it'll take a bit to get used to that. First time recording this game. God, Urianger voice. May we presume this being is a native of the moon? Ought. I'll get it down. Maybe they'll speak in this scene and I can get it down. Like, I haven't done plot in a bit, so like, sometimes I forget the voices. Yo. Thank goodness you are unharmed. We did what we could to subdue the Tempered before making our way here. Not without casualties, unfortunately. Some few detonated explosives, killing themselves and others. The contingent's healers had their hands full tending to the injured and enthralled when we took our leave. I see you wonder. Mistress Kryl hath also been delivered unto their care. Serving as a conduit for Heidelin's power hath taken its toll, but she will recover in due course. As for Alphino and Alice, they insisted on remaining in Garlemald while we three rushed to your aid. It appears, however, that matters here have already come to a conclusion. What happened to your hair, by the way? Last time I checked it was white. Some things happened here and there. Suffice to say, remember the first? What you're standing on is kind of like that. Ended up draining a lot of the white from my hair. Wait, then shouldn't it have drained it from... Shouldn't the white that remains be at your roots instead of the tips then? Don't worry about it. It's not like it's dripping off or anything. Frickin' watcher just chilling here. Yet again, I'm at Discord. But what matter of conclusion, if I might ask? And is this the ally whom Heidelin bade you seek out? He is not unlike the shades of Amarot. Not unlike, perhaps, but not the same. I was created by Heidelin, together with this place. It has ever been my duty to keep vigil over Zodiac. Or rather, it was my duty. What happens to you now? Are you just chilling here without having to watch anything, or? Also, I like that, now that I think about it, Zodiac was already dead, so Xenos just leaped in and got covered in primordial goop as power. He didn't know what that shit would do. He just leapt in. Then Zodiac is no more. Correct. I got a gimmick or two by myself as well. Sorry. When I got things happening on 2 monitors at once, I'm gonna have divided attention. It might irk some people, but you know. And not without consequence, I am afraid. For now the delicate weave of the star, preserved by his presence, will begin to unravel. If you mean to... What the... Oh. Awesome. Alright, well, guess we're pausing this recording, eh? Wait. Did my keybind go to crap? It was supposed to... Hold up, let me check my hotkeys. Where'd that go? Pause. Should be this. Apply that. Apply that. Okay, now I can pause it. Alright, see ya. I do not recall where I stopped it, so I will do it here. Okay, never mind. Perfect place. Alright. Are you alright? No. My purpose is gone. I'm dying. My attempts to forestall Zodiac's release have all but exhausted my strength. If you might allow me to rest a short while, I will share with you all I can. What if you die, though? Like, your purpose is served, so are you just dying? Please do. Need not exert yourself on our account. That was a bit too heavy on that accent. These crystals contain records of your time here, yes? May we peruse them while we wait? By all means. If you would review them chronologically, might I suggest beginning with those on the upper floor? I shall leave that to you, Hakuto. Well, I see that what can be gleaned from the crystals on these lower levels. Guess it makes sense that you'd also want to check recent events. Man, I want to get to like a freaking hub world or something. Is there like another? Well, there is another aetherite. I'm wondering if there's like another map anywhere though. It doesn't really look like it. I was expecting there to be a hub world on like the freaking moon. So if there isn't, I'm gonna be very shocked. Stay safe there, okay, pal? Be right back. What you got? Pray review the records on the upper floor, and I will see if there is aught to be learned down here. Alright. Where are the other two? La da 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 ya. This is Thancred. I still don't know the source of that. Zodiac defeated. While he may have been in an incomplete state, that's nevertheless an impressive feat. But even if you hadn't, his demise was inevitable. Van Daniel would have seen to it one way or another. That said, he probably would have wielded Zodiac's power to wreak untold destruction before taking his own life, making this the better of two unfavorable outcomes. Fair. Bro, he's mid-animation, you okay? I appear to be stuck like this. Dost thou suppose our host hath maintained his solitary vigil since the very beginning without rest or relief? If so, these records comprise the sum total of his existence. We must needs handle them with care. Dimly glowing crystal. Shwoom. How does it even work? As you gaze into the crystal, ancient knowledge of Zodiac flows through your mind. Knowledge. Or abnormalities. Long, lonely vigil on the moon. dating back to the beginning of Zodiac's imprisonment. Is that all? Oh, now we gotta go down. I did too much cool stuff up here. Bum. Alright, past Riange. Describe how, with each root thorn in, Zodiac's thirst for freedom grew, as did the strain on his brands. Maintaining Zodiac's imprisonment appears to tax Heidelin greatly. Well, if Zodiac isn't in prison anymore, does that mean that Heidelin's fine now? I mean, I know she's technically also a, you know, a primal, so she's not necessarily good either, but, I mean, she's a pretty woman, so, yeah. As he gazed into the records describe the Watcher's efforts to prepare in the event Zodiac broke free from his prison. Describe maintenance carried out regularly within the Laporites, though it is not clear who or what they are. Pretty sure I know what that's referring to, at least. Huh. Judging by the ones we've inspected, I'm guessing that the orange ones are all unused. Which is interesting. Like, there's a lot of lit up ones. Actually, some of them are, like, if you look there, some of them are, like, blue, and then some of them are, like, green. I wonder if green means that they're in the process of being used. And, like, the darker ones mean that they're, like, already full. Hard to tell. No, wait, all those are different colors. Huh. I mean, it's not like a whole rainbow, though. It's like an array going from, like, orange, which I'm guessing the orange ones are empty. I'm thinking way too much into this, but it's just cool to game design things. Note the Watcher's musings when Elidibus is spotted on the moon. They're clearly not the... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that... Oh, yeah. Elidibus was Zodiac's heart, so... You know, it makes sense that he would spend... Yeah, that retroactively explains why he was on the moon so much, huh? It is clear he and his brethren have a keen interest in freeing Zodiac from his prison, and yet they have made no attempt to destroy the brands. Perhaps they prefer he remain hidden from mortal eyes until the final rejoining. Perhaps they realize we would never dare bring no harm to Zodiac, so long as he remains in prison. Back to your stole. Hey girl. Did you learn anything of import? So, it is as we suspected. Maintaining the brands requires a great deal of her energy and focus. And this cost has grown higher with every rejoining. This would explain why contact with her has become rather infrequent since the 7th Umbral Calamity. I too made a rather startling discovery. This heavenly body we know to be the moon was in fact created by Heidelin. Yeah, I kinda already knew that one. When the Watcher said he was created together with this place, I thought he only meant this facility. Truly, Heidelin's powers are far beyond anything I could have imagined. Do-do-do. Yap. Is he dying? Nope, never mind, not dead. Let's go. I thank you for allowing me the short reprieve. Sorry, I don't feel too bad about skipping those lines because they're kind of inconceivable. Hello. Hi, friend.
It is we who should thank you. The records stored here are nothing short of extraordinary.
Ain't that the truth?
There is much we could learn of Zodiac and his imprisonment. But perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again.
Definitely need a way to counteract it, that's for sure. pretty. Long ago, before the Great Sundering, there was but a single world. Ethereus. That is a cool name. Wow. Before the Great Sundering. So that was the name of the world before it got usurped by Hydaelyn. Huh. Yet again, I have to talk about this in other chat. I mean, it's technically the same world, so, you know. Oh, God. One day, from within the earth, a terrible cry issued forth, afflicting a profound change in all manner of life. We were not exempt. Our creation magics ran rampant, giving shape and form to thoughts of hopelessness and despair. At first, the phenomenon was limited to a single region, but quickly, so very quickly, it spread and engulfed the whole of the star.
Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
Its source? Sorry, we haven't had too much voice acting, so I haven't really had to worry about it, but I do need to turn up the expander a bit, because Y'shtola in particular is pretty quiet right now, and I just want to make sure that she is at a decent volume so she can be heard in recording. They were not. However, the convocation struck upon a method to predict where next the corruption would manifest. Okay, I stand up. I do like your robe, it's very pretty. I thought they were just simple white robes, but now you got some sparkles on there. And like a gradient that goes from like kind of a bluish white to like a more pure. The etheric energies which flow through all of creation in the form of various currents. Ow, ow. Oh. The currents which course through the land and seas. Oh, cool, different colors. Those which flow through the very air. Yeah. And those of a celestial nature which encompass both our star and this moon.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
Same to me, same to me. Maybe, can I, like, does this affect? It does, actually. Okay, hold up. Let me turn up, sorry. I'm adjusting things from my mixer. Very odd thing, but I'm doing it regardless. Nor would I expect you to be. Few scholars of our time knew of their existence. Their invaluable knowledge helped us to better understand the nature of the calamity. Like the terrestrial ones of earth and air, the celestial currents form a vast network, but the ethereal distribution is not consistent. The convocation soon realized that the inciting incidents occurred in the regions where the flow was weakest. Correlation without clear cause, ultimately. Nevertheless, on closer study, a stagnancy of ether was observed in nearby currents.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth.
Yeah.
Thus was Zodiac conceived.
Would seem so.
No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Precisely. With the advent of Zodiac, our end was averted. Yay, and everyone lived happily ever after, right? Right.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who
Yeah,
summoned
Emmett
Hydaelyn
mentioned,
did so
let's
because
go,
they saw Zodiac's
woo!
power as a threat. Is that true?
Summons. Indeed, there was a faction opposed to Zodiac's creation, but their arm was never to unmake him. They understood the continued preservation of the natural order was dependent on his very existence. Until we could identify and address the underlying cause of the final days, he would need remain, for his departure would set in motion those apocalyptic forces once more. Hydaelyn recognized this as well, and so, rather than destroy, she sundered Zodiac herself and the star into lesser reflections, that she might confine him in his place. Damn, even to herself? She beseeched me to banish the darkness. She told me in the ethereal sea was false? Go with the second one. Sorry. That the two once dwelled as one until Zodiac grew hungry for power, upsetting the balance twixt them. Not quite a lie, though rather gross embellishment. But knowing what you know now, you must surely realize why she might opt to obfuscate and mislead. Not seen that word in a very long time or ever, so yeah, not a bit used to that one. Hydaelyn and Zodiac are both constructs of man, approximations of perfection limited by our own imperfections. Zodiac was, without question, the more powerful of the two, having been born from the sacrifice of half Aetherius' population. Thus was it necessary for Hydaelyn to commit herself wholly to his defeat. Still more effort was needed to confine him. Maintaining the brands taxed her greatly. With what power she dared spare, she cried out to any who might listen, and offered her blessing to those who heeded her call. Hence me. Though it was likely within her power to do so, I believe she did not wish to speak of Aetherius and her history. Huh. Like Zodiac, Hydaelyn's purpose is a reflection of her creators. They wish to look to the future and not linger in a prison of the past. Huh.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her?
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean she's free of, like, any blame ever, considering what happened in the first, but...
How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead?
Yeah. I wonder how many, Y'shtola. Mayhaps we'll never know. Alright.
Well, in light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your words. And
Back
even if
to it.
Hydaelyn is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that.
I mean, she is a primal, but... I mean, compared to literally every other one, she seems to be going towards a good cause, you know? I mean, you could say that we're all enthralled by her, and maybe that's why we're all like this, and like, oh yeah, she's kind of cool, though. But I don't know. I mean, I'm from the outside
brings me
here,
to
and
a
I don't
rather
see that
important
she's
question.
that bad.
Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days. Should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
A good question. But nomenclature is more fitting than you know. Nomenclature. I've not used that word before. I know what it is, I've just never had to use it. Bring ruin to the source, and its reflections will share in its fate. Alright. So if we're fucked, then everyone's fucked. Great. The first, and everyone along with it. Oh yeah, I guess... Oh, right. I was wondering why Thancred of all people asked that. Duh, because Reen's there. Was ready. This way, if you would be so kind. Hmm? What is he cooking? God, the height difference is so funny. Oh shit, this music. A beautiful sight, is it not? I like that you can just see a
Yes,
frickin'
but what is it?
cactuars. Like just a cactuar base plaguing the view. Eidolon knew better than any that her power was not absolute. Indeed, she has been ever struggled to hold Zodiac and his faithful at bay. Right, right. Eidolon has to be here somewhere, right? Like she left Kryle's body and then beamed herself up here somewhere. So I'm guessing that's where we're heading next. She feared the worst, and so made preparations. In the event of his demise, there would be a contingency. This moon is more than a prison. It is a vessel capable of bearing the people of Aetherius to safe harbor. That's insane. You need not go far to find its pilots. In fact, I should be happy to take you to them. It feels like they reuse some of the lines for the Watcher, and probably some of these people in general. Like the same "oh" sound. And fulfill my final duty as Watcher in the dark. Yeah, but can you like be free to do whatever and not like die? Like, come on, you deserve a vacation at least before you go out, bro. And Shadow's what? Motherfucker. Alright. Stupid materia, get out of my thing. 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 Oh my gosh. Then I have all this stuff that I just don't know how to use it. I've also got a Fantasia, but who cares about that? Sadly, I made my character perfect on the first try, so I have no need for Fantasias. I only have it there for the sake of it. There is like one singular situation that I would consider doing something that will require a Fantasia, but at that point I'd probably make a new character. Which is, I am aware of something in this game that, what am I trying to say? I'm aware of a character in this game that is of a race that does not exist to be, oh shit, whoa, that was scary. That is of a race that is not currently playable, and I would wish was playable. Of course, I won't go, I don't really know anything in it, but, you know, I don't really know anything besides that about this character. I'm just like, I need this race to be a thing because I would love to play as one. Of course, Hakudo has been my child for many well, I say many years, but it's been 2 years. It feels way longer. Anyways, skip this. Luckily, I made it all the way. Oh, that was all one cutscene. Wild. Might as well talk to everyone while we're already here. Oh, what's the weather? Moon dust. That is a cool-ass name for weather. Cool as hell. Can I, like, stand up here? No. Oh, yeah, is there any more currents? Yes, far to the side. Awesome weather name. I'm just basically saying what I'm typing in Discord as I'm typing it. It gives people a better idea of why I just stop in random places. I should very much like to hear more of this extraordinary story. The moon is a ship. Well, now I've heard everything. You've said that like multiple times across multiple games, Thancred. You're gonna say it more. It may be true, but others will struggle to believe it. I can scarcely believe it myself. You know, suddenly all the height differences of everyone seems like less of a problem when you compare us to this dude. Helping hands. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater is at the heart of Mar Lamentorum, where Zodiac was imprisoned. It's, you know, sometimes my brain, when I read stuff that I don't know how to read, sometimes I will do it well. Like Mare, or is it Mar or Mare? I said one of them, but I did Lamentorum and like effortlessly. And then my brain had to process for a few seconds that I said something right before I continue on. Like there was like a pause there after I said this, and then I went where Zodiac was in prison. Like I'm a strange person sometimes. My brain works in mysterious ways. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble bearing you across. Yeah, but there's 4 of us. Or is it just me going? As Heidlin created me as the jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard. It is his nature to appear when needed, yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of ethers affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand, and attempt to call upon him there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. Well, I do remember it, but if he labors in service to Heidlin's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for the crushing brand, then? Oh, okay. There we go. I was like, huh? Alright. Ow. My bones. My bones again. That's a late HP is gonna hit like a truck in a second. There it is. Do I... I'll keep going for a bit more, but these DDoS attacks are insane, so I don't know. Like, the DDoS attacks go frickin' wild, man. I'm surprised I've only had to... Well, the game itself bugged out once, so I can't blame that on DDoS, but the second time was definitely that. Like, I've got Ethernet. I should not be having that much of problems with all this. What level is the plot, by the way? 84. I'm on level. I still need to find a good time to switch. At this rate, I'll probably save it for post-Endwalker. I've been wanting to play as Sage a bunch recently, but I mainly wanted to do it after I got a certain outfit. Not to say I don't like this outfit. Like, I think this outfit's pretty solid. I like it a lot, actually. But there's something I want even more for it. So I'm kind of waiting for that, and that's in post-Endwalker, I know, because it comes from the Raid series. It's a pretty popular outfit, the Ascension Robe of Healing, I believe it's called. Like, that isn't a new thing. That's a well-known item that people have. It's just one that I am incapable of having currently, so yeah. I also just want more buttons for this job, though. Like, I think some people are just like, man, I wish I had less buttons to worry about. And then there's people that are the exact opposite and want more. Considering I play as Paladin, well, I've played as a lot of jobs, but that aside, yeah, I like more buttons more than less. Having stuff to dick around with is way more fun. As you can see, I've got all my levels here. I still need to find a good time to pick up Reaper. I mean, only very recently has Hakudo seen Xenos in action with the scythe, so I don't have to worry about that quite yet. Also, something I really like about this area is that the Endwalker battle theme doesn't even interrupt when you get into fights, because this Yoshi P was or not, I don't know if it was Yoshi P, Soken, or whoever, but someone made a good decision. It was like, no, we're not gonna have this theme overwritten because the freaking, they cooked too hard with it, you know? We can't just get rid of it that easy. Sometimes I can get the concept, but not with this. This sounds way too good. I need to sit back up straight. A hard task sometimes, but one I try to be good about. Posture is a useful thing. Especially in the days of my youth. Naught could prepare me for the boundless beauty of Aetherius, shining, shimmering amidst a sea of stars. A blue sapphire, and but one of countless other jewels brimming with life, no doubt. It's wild that it's taken us this long to get a name of the fucking planet we stand on. I'm glad that Urianger also calls it that, so I don't have to hold back. Because I've just been calling it the Star, or things like that. People say that it shares the name of Hydaelyn, and I was like, I mean, that's kind of cool, but like, I'd rather just have it have its own name or something. So I've just kind of been calling it the Star because that sounds cool at least, but Aetherius? Now that's a cool one. Sorry, what did you say? I skipped over your first line, I think. With little preparation, it might be possible to traverse the gap on foot. Then again, it would be a long, long way down if one should slip. Perhaps another time. So close and yet so far. Does not the harsh terrain remind you of somewhere we've been before? The Dravanian Forelands, a place that rejects the intrusion of outsiders, where solitude reigns supreme. At the very least, it sounds suitable for Zodiac's prison. Freaking little Luna Tender in the background. The place we seek is just ahead, at the Chlorophosgrot. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. It would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me. Okay. Glad I'm finally getting to go new places around here, at least. Chlorophosgrot. Chlorophosgrot. Yeah, see? Music's still not being interrupted because it's just so cool. They're just like, well, this is so cool, we can't just interrupt it. What are we, savages? Can we not appreciate some good music? And I appreciate any games that realize how good some area themes are and don't have it be overwritten. Like, that's how you know that someone's a real one, when they develop something like that. And keep it in mind and whatnot. What the fuck? Huh? Oh, that's the lag coming in again, ain't it? Yep, alright. Am I about to lag into oblivion? We shall see. Putting my hands together in prayer. Is the prayer worth it? Will it come through? No, it will not. My hands are cold. Alright, back to it. This cave is very pretty, by the way. I have not mentioned that yet, but it is indeed the truth. Two of them are touching these things. This entire cave is thrumming with ambient ether. Alas, any further analysis will have to wait. Curious. This place doth call to mind Pala Eni, home of the Numo. The god of Zodiac's prison, eh? Blood-red eyes, slavering more, and built like a behemoth, I'd imagine. Let's hope he's friendly. Yes, here will do nicely. The lunar spongoi draws ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Spongoi. You're just making up words, aren't you? You've just been doing that the whole time we've got here. Like, you're just saying shit to look smart because you've been alone for so long, aren't you? Yeah? Is that how it works? Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the Spongoi along? I don't think you're a real person. You're a figment of my imagination. The game's crashing again, isn't it? Oh, God, help me! Game! Oh, we're spared. Okay, I need to end this shit soon. This game hates me. Actually, it's not the game that hates me. The game loves me. It's the frickin' DDoSers that hate me. They hate me. They hate us because they ain't us. Pudding. Yay, the friend. Funny little dog. You know, she's got good taste in familiars. Just made a funny dog. Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. Most fascinating creation of Heidelberg's, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he's even able to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you, it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier on the brand. No, Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. The cat and the dog. As for your companions, you get dog reflections. Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we are all ready. Let us return outside that you may cross the chasm. Waka waka wak. On our way back out. Alright. Bro said, yeah, let's get you all out of here. And then he proceeds to do this. Get you out of the cavern as he brings you all the way over here. We're flying anyways. Why can't we just go all the way over? Ow. The sounds of these things moving sound like when you're eating at Wigglytuff's Guild in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If you know, you know. Listen, you get to hear that sound effect once every in-game day. Like, if people don't know what that is, then I'm sorry. You're not a true Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fan, that's all I'm saying. The good old PMD community. Look at all the dogs. I was gonna say, why is there only 3 of them? Oh, Fancred was just freaking covering his. I was expecting something a little more intimidating, less man's best friend. Dalamud has long been described as the loyal hound of Menfina due to its relation to the greater moon. It seems highly improbable, if not impossible, for ancient peoples to have known of Argos, but now I wonder whether there is some connection. I believe you're crashing again, Hokkaido, as you call it. Yeah, kind of busy. Dealing with it. Maybe. Are you okay? Are you gonna blink out of existence again? Maybe. Give me a second here. Give me a sec. Maybe. No, we're fine. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Ugh. To whom wouldst Heidelin entrust the command of so grand a vessel, I wonder? Let me talk to the dog. Argos favors you with what could almost be described as an conspiratorial grin. The frickin', like, that's one of my favorite things is when it's like the narrator saying stuff like that. They do it a lot for this dog, and I'm a big fan of it. Your destination is the structure there across the cradle of darkness. But climb onto Argos's back, and you will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiac's destruction. Heed to their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Worry not for me. Real though I may appear as you and yours, I am but a part of this moon, the creation of Heidelin, entrusted with the memories of of acquaintance long dead, but not forgotten. My charge of Zodiac has ended, but as long as the moon exists, I shall not want for purpose. I shall remain, ever watching, ever praying for your success. I'm really glad you're still going to be here. You know, nothing makes me sad than when like, even if you're removed from the plot, just the fact that I can come back and visit you every once in a while, that'll be enough, you know? Anyone else, or is it just Ishtor? Nope, okay, not updated. Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we do not go all at once. I propose the two of us cross, first while Thancred and Urianger wait here. Sure. We onward! Whoa. Prolific ether yet permeates from the crater. Remnants of Zodiac, most likely. And yeah, you get a picture. Ah. Discovered a new location. Just a little further. Just chilling, sitting sideways. I do like when you get to sit sideways like this on mounts. It's always cool. Just the different poses you take on mounts in general is always fun. Two cat girls going to the place here. 5 feet apart because they're trying to get into the place. I was gonna say, I don't think Yestola is definitely not gay. I cannot make that joke because she has a man. I mean, unless she's bi, in which case, good for you, queen, good for you. The structure is enormous, though that is hardly surprising given the size of the average Amoritan. Wow, you two did not... What was the point in us going ahead first? Like, yes, we shouldn't all go at once. Let's have, like, 3 lines while we fly, and then just... Alright, they're here now. Apologies for the wait. Right then. Let's head inside and... Oh. More dogs? Wait. Or, no, those were those two. So, alright, I thought Alfie and Allie were here or something. Most intriguing. A means by which he conserveth energy, mayhap. Well, I certainly want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take it from here. See you, pal. If Argos is to remain without, let us not keep him waiting over long. Gotcha. Inwards we go. One of these days I'll get a good spot to frickin' call it. Like, I still have other stuff I want to do tonight, man. The night is young. Not that I'm against it, mind you. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. There's no music. What's it like down there? Yo, bro. Oh, I can fall off the edge. I'm gonna be careful. Or imagine if I fell down. Oh, wait, never mind. There's stairs. I'd be fine. Cats always land on the feet, after all. Its scale is reminiscent of Amarat, or rather the replica we visited on the first. Truly a marvel beyond description. What you got, Thancred? Why this music? Bro, why we gotta have the frickin' dubious spooky music happening?
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Is it? It's gotta be like someone that stands out and is like obviously evil or something. Like, otherwise, why would this be playing? Music. Oh, shit! Finally! I've known about all of you for a long while, but finally! Da da da. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's playing the theme. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Dude, I've been waiting for these little dudes to show up for so long. Bam. Bro, they are coming in droves. Da da da. A bit sleepy. Who knows how long they've been asleep after all. What? Alright, this one's just special. Just gets to go up and lead all the others, I guess. What do you sound like?
Look lively, everyone!
That sounds about right.
I know. This 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance. For Zodiac, alas, is no more.
The voice acting is so good. I like it. Oh my god. This one has different colors than the rest, I think.
As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose. To bear the people of Etheris to safety.
Yippee! Yeah.
Our time has come, my friends.
Yo, God, they're doing so, like, all the freaking old themes. I'm all for it. I mean, this is just a big old, like, this is just a big, like, pat on the back to FF4 players, just this race in general. Yippee! Yeah, this one looks different. Though, it did seem like there was lighter and darker colored ones. Maybe this one's from not one of the front rows.
I expect your workstations to be immaculate.
Immaculate.
And don't forget to relay our signal to Etheris.
Etheris. Yeah, that makes it, that pronunciation is a bit more simple, so.
Maybe so. No, then hop to it.
Ikuzo! Yeah, no, those ones are just darker because they're standing farther back for some reason. She is baffled! Everyone is just baffled!
'Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Hakuno and Sacred's reactions, oh my god.
Perhaps.
He is fucking... He's just... He is dead to the world right now. Oh my god. Dead to the world. Jeez. Man was not expecting the rabbit people to pull up. Oh my god. Okay, well. Da 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 da. Level 85. Here we're still on. Wait, music? Hold up. Yeah! Holy shit, it's the Final Fantasy IV Village theme! I'm sorry to blow out your eardrums. Holy shit! Wait, what are they doing? Bye-bye. Do 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 do. Let's go! I'm so glad I played FF4 before this. Holy moly! Oh, I can't, man. It's beautiful. Oh my god. Dude! It was made. It's for me! This was made for me! You can't. It's so beautiful. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da, ya na 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 na, ya da 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 ya da da ya. Do 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 do. La da 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 na 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 da do da do. Why is it so good? Da 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 ya na na da na 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 ya da 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 la da 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 do 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 do. Why did they bring this back? I say this in the best way possible. I like that they didn't bring back the moon theme because Soka knew it was ass and just didn't want to bring it back because that shit was, he could not have made that good if he tried. But, oh man, dude brought back this theme. I'm so happy. First it was the Tower of Zot and now this. I'm eating good, man. Like, I don't know if Shadowbringers had some musical references, but oh my god, man, it's so beautiful. Like, it had, like, I'd never played Final Fantasy III, so I can't speak for the stuff in Shadowbringers much, or what do you call it? Final Fantasy VIII as well, because that's what I think some of, like, the Raid series was based off of. I can't speak for those. I mean, I enjoyed the Nier stuff a lot. I've played Automata and Replicant. I've not played what do you call it? Dragon Guard though, and I think there was a reference or two for them as well even. But I played FF4 and well, I played most of it and I got locked. I got to a point of no return and I was vastly underleveled, so I looked up the rest of the plot online. But I've still played like, I don't know, 85, 90% of it before that, so suffice to say, this is still special to me, you know? Like, even someone who didn't beat the whole game, it can still have a special type of, like, it can still get a special reaction from someone, and that's what I feel. It's heart-lifting, you know? I love it. I sincerely love this. It's pinnacle. Some Zenith music right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck. Alright, you know what? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get it much better than this. This is a perfect place to end. Even if I really want to talk to all the rabbit people, I can save that for another time. This right here, this is a great place to end, if you ask me. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna be listening to this like 10 minutes after I end the recording, man. It's so good. I'm home. After a long journey, eventually you come home. And by howdy have I. And with that, we call it here. I hope you all have a lovely night. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.